Good morning, everybody. It's me, Tremia, and yes, I'm in bed. That's part of the reason of what I'm doing. I couldn't sleep last night. I woke up probably about 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I was catching up on some of my YouTube, reading some of the comments. And yesterday, one of the subscribers, I believe it was Charlotte, Boogers to Shoes, she said that she made a comment about, on my video, about people don't even understand how hard it is to do one simple task like going to the post office. And I said, yeah, going to the post office, it means getting your clothes on, getting yourself ready, walking out to the car, getting in the car, driving to the post office, getting out of the car, walking in to your post box, getting your mail, and having to carry it back out to the car. And then, the process begins again, getting into the car, driving back home, getting out of the car, walking into the house, walking to the couch, and falling down in complete exhaustion. And that's just one task. And then she commented back that, how did it go? We were talking about how people truly don't understand, what it is to have a chronic illness. And I said that in 1 week, I don't do as much as what I believe I used to do in 1 day. And so today, I'm going to show you what I do during the day. And I'm going to try to keep my video as short as I possibly can, but I'm just going to show little clips of what I go through. And so today it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting ready to get up. And it's kind of hard because I didn't sleep all night I didn't fall asleep until like 5 o'clock, so I've only had 2 hours of sleep. So here we go. Here's my day. Okay, now the first thing I have to accomplish is getting out of bed. It's not easy. It's just not jumping up and having a good day. Got to remember I have no core strength, and my muscles are depleted in my arms, and my shoulders have been really hurting me lately. So getting up is not easy. And, oops, pardon the hair, pardon the pajamas, pardon everything. But this is getting out of bed. It's not just jumping up and having fun. And as soon as I set up, I have my medicines by the bed ready to take. And this is the medicines for the day. So I always take my morning meds as soon as I set up, or I'll forget. Sometimes it seems like there's enough in there for a meal. For the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and get dressed today, and I usually wait until usually around after lunchtime because that's when I take my shower. But so you guys won't have to see me in my pajamas all day, and plus I do have company coming over at 10 o'clock. I'm going to get my hair cut, and so that's something else that's unusual. So I'm going to go ahead and get dressed, and it'll probably take me about 10 minutes to get my pants and my underclothes and my shirt on and everything, and it'll be quite exhausting. And my hair is just going to look like this until I get it cut. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I got my clothes on and I come into the kitchen. I need to eat some breakfast. It's been already way too long since I took medicine. It's probably been about 25 minutes, and my stomach is already starting to hurt me because I didn't have any food on my stomach. And so the lighting's not very good in here, but I'm gonna, lately what's been agreeing with me is this Dannon Greek yogurt, and so that's what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. And I'm gonna have to take this and walk back to the bedroom because I need to do my blood sugars. I know all the lighting's gonna be funny on this vlog because I'm going up and down dark hallways and all that kind of stuff, but it's not a far walk. You know, we don't have like a humongous house, but it's about 1,600 square feet. But to get from the kitchen back to the bedroom and back and forth takes a lot out of me. Now I need to get my glucometer and stuff ready. Just realized I need a water. We keep my water. I drink water out of bottles. I can't drink tap water. And so I wouldn't have to walk back and forth. We got us a little refrigerator, and it's out here in the laundry room, so it's right next to the bedroom. And it keeps all my water in there and all my insulin. And so it's close, and here it is. Hope you can see. And then we put it up on the shelf on the table because that was per the physical therapist, so I wouldn't be bending over, that it's just an easy reach, and that really helps a lot. Now I gotta grab my water and walk back to the bedroom. Now I've got to check my blood sugar, and I do that before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner, and it gets to be a pain in the butt, and it takes about 10 minutes from beginning to end because I have to test my blood glucose, and then I take 2 shots. And it's something that I really could do without, and it's one of the things that I could probably talk myself out of, but it's one of the most important things not to, because of complications of diabetes. And my family, on my father's side, they've had serious complications like amputations, kidney failure, and all that kind of stuff. And so that's in my family history, and that's something I cannot ignore. And so I have to take this very seriously. But I get out my glucometer. I carry everything in a little bag so I can take it to the living room and stuff. I've got my 2 insulins. One is the Lantus, which is long-acting. The Novolog, which is short-acting or fast-acting. After I take that Novolog, I have to make sure I eat within 10 minutes or your blood sugar can go seriously low. And the pin needles for the shots. And now I get to do the fun of all the testing. Okay, I've got my glucometer and my strip in there, and I've got my needle ready to test. And you know, you get used to it. It doesn't hurt. The ones at the hospital that they jab into you, those hurt, but the personal ones at home, they don't. Good, this morning it's down to 115, and we'd raised my long-acting up in hopes that they would start going down. So based upon it being 115, I need to take 4 units of my fast acting, because at 150 I take 8 units, so I'll just take 4, and then I have to take 30 units of my long acting of the Lantus. Okay, I've got both pins ready to go. You can see the needle's not that bad. This one still has its cover on there. I'm going to do this one first. And you just do it in your belly. Of course, I'm not going to show you that because this needle's probably freaking enough of you out. But, I mean, it really, doing it in your belly, it doesn't hurt. And especially with an insulin needle, because they're so fine and so tiny. It's just, it just is a pain in the butt. And it gets old, and it just takes up time, and it's just a chore that you wish you didn't have to do. And, but hopefully, you know, as I go down on my prednisone, my blood sugars will go down. So then I won't have to mess with insulin anymore. That's how it's been in the past, and I hope this time is no different. After you take one of the shots, I just take the cap and put it back on, and you twist it off, and then this will go in a sharps container, and you put your lid back on, and it's just wait until the next time. Now I gotta take my other shot, and it'll be the same. Now it's been about 10 to 15 minutes since I went in and got my yogurt. And I finally get to start eating it, and I'm really nauseous now, so it's like I don't even want to eat it. But I'm going to eat some, see if it makes me feel better, and if not, I'll have to take a nausea pill. Okay, it's now 9:20, and I've been up since 7 o'clock, and you've seen everything that I've got done, except for all the resting in between. My hair's going to be cut at 10 o'clock, so I want to try to straighten up the house just a little. And one thing that I make sure that I do every day, the thing that I have to do every day because I can't stand it if I don't, is make our bed. But I'm limited to what I can do, how I can make it, and I just can make it look nice. I can't fully make it. Like Dwayne will straighten out the sheets when we get in bed tonight because my physical therapist limited my range of motions due to the osteoporosis. So basically I just can straighten. I can't twist or, you know, like lift up a mattress or anything like that. So I'm gonna show you how I get the bed made, and I do it as simple as possible and what looks the best to me. And what's bad, as soon as I get it made, I've got to get myself back on it and rest because I'm so tired from making it. But we have a comforter, so that makes it easier. And let's see, sometimes I pull down the sheet, sometimes I keep it up underneath the pillow. Today I'll just put it up underneath the pillow. But like our bottom sheet, the fitted sheet, I can't even mess with that. I got an extra little pillow here. But I don't, like I said, I don't do anything fancy, and I normally don't get all of our pillows, because you know we have like the big pillows, the fancy, the pretty ones, but I don't put them on every day because, like I said, in a second I'm going to be back laying down to rest. But I really love our comforter set. It's really pretty. And that's what it looks like. Like I said, here I go sitting back down. And you know, that just took me, 2 minutes. but my back is in extreme pain. I'm out of breath. I gotta rest so I can go brush my teeth and wash off my face. I'd hope I have a little bit of energy so I can put on a little makeup before he gets here to cut my hair, but we'll just see, because I'll need to go in there and see what the house looks like in the kitchen and the living room, and if there's anything I feel like I need to straighten up. Okay. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and this will be 2 minutes of standing up and pressure on my back. So I'm gonna get that done. Okay, my teeth are all brushed, and that was exhausting. But one thing I don't know if you guys has noticed, but my eye is dilated, and I've been having about, of optic neuritis. I went to called my rheumatologist. She wanted me to go to my ophthalmologist to get it documented, and I went there yesterday, and it is optic neuritis, which is what began the Lupus roller coaster 9 years ago. So just imagine your eye, draw a circle down the middle of it. I can't see this portion. I can't see anything. It's just solid darkness. And so this is brushing up my decision of how I'm going to be treated and when. I was hoping to have more time to sit back and relax, but my body's not giving me that time. The lupus is coming on good and strong, and with optic neuritis you can lose your vision, so it's not something to play around with or to mess around with. So today I'll be getting calls off and on from all my doctors. Here's our living room, and it looks pretty good. There's some things I need to straighten up, which will take some energy. I need to straighten up the pillows on the couch, and because they're how I left them last night. And right here's Dwayne's chair. I need to straighten that up. And my therapy ball that I use for physical therapy, it's out. And Buddy's toys are out, and Buddy's out. But I want to get that stuff straightened up, and that's going to take a lot more energy than you guys realize. Okay, it is now about 11:15, and I just got through getting my hair cut. He took a lot out instead of off, because I'm trying to let it grow out now. But that took an hour, and I'm totally tired. So we were here in the kitchen, and I sat in that nice wooden chair for about an hour. Of course, it didn't take him all that time to cut, but we talk and chat and stuff. And then, so like, I'm totally exhausted, but now it's time for me to eat my lunch, and to get my lunch made, and to eat my lunch and take my medicine and take my blood sugar and stuff again. So good thing is I have soup already made in the refrigerator. I just gotta heat it up. Here's the soup I heated up for lunch. It's just the southwestern soup I make, and I'll show you how I do that. And here's my bowl, and I put cheese on it. I hope it doesn't upset my stomach, the cheese, but that whole bowl is less than 350 calories, even with the cheese. So it's a really good meal, good nutritious meal. Okay, I made it back into the bedroom, and this is where I usually eat lunch every day. So if I had a kid, I probably wouldn't let them do that. But I'm back on the bed. I'm testing my blood sugar once again to see what, can't get any. Gonna have to stick myself again. Oh, and My glucometer just fell on the floor. Great. Now I gotta get up off the bed and pick that up, and it's not that easy. Got it picked up. Oh gosh. I'm so tired and in so much pain. Oh. And now the glucometer went off, and so I wasted a test strip. This is the life. This is how it goes. I mean, nothing is ever too easy. You know, all I want to do is just sit down and eat my lunch. Now I can't get any more blood back out of that needle stick, so I'm going to have to do it again. So that's the third time I've poked myself just trying to get this reading. But that's usually the day in the life. Okay, it's counting down. And my reading is 194. And that's after the long-acting and the fast-acting this morning. And all I ate was the yogurt. And so I only take the fast-acting twice a day, the Lantus, so I take that at breakfast and at dinner. So right now I'm just gonna, the long-acting, I don't know if I said fast-acting or long-acting. The long-acting is twice a day. My fast-acting I take, if needed, before each meal. So 194 is gonna be basically 12 units. So I get to give myself another shot. Got to do my shot. Then I'm going to sit back, eat my lunch, and I usually watch about a 30-minute or sometime I might watch an hour program today, like one of the housewives shows or 16 and Pregnant. I like that show. But I'm just going to rest and relax, and then hopefully I can get up and take a shower, my daily shower, before I take my nap. Oh gosh, I need to be out of pain, and I need some rest. Also, it's time for me to take my noon medicines, so I'm gonna take those. It's just constant. Well, my nap lasted longer than what I thought it was going to, but not as long as I wanted it to. Still, I need to be asleep. That's my drain. You hear it. It's having issues. I just brushed my teeth again because Dwayne called and I forgot I have a 3 o'clock doctor's appointment. And it's one that I drive myself to, and he meets me there. So I gotta drain. Somebody wanna come fix it? I got my teeth brushed. I'm not gonna be able to get any makeup on because it's too late. I'm still very nauseous. I'm gonna take some nausea medicine, and I gotta get on my socks and shoes and head out of here. And I gotta do it quickly. And that's going to just make it even more rough. I thought my day was over with activities, scheduled activities, and I was so wrong. Plus, when being chronically ill, it's extra chore to leave the house because you got to make sure that you have everything that you need for as long as you're going to be gone. So, like, I'm going to be gone so long that I'm going to have to have my medicine for my next medicine dose at 5 o'clock, so I gotta make sure I have that medicine with me. Also, like if you do take pain medicines or anxiety medicines and stuff, you need to make sure you have those in case you need those while you're out and about. Like I make sure I have my inhaler with me and just some Benadryl because I'm just that I can have an allergy attack or breathing. You know, I'm having problems with my breathing right now and stuff. So you got to make sure you have all that. And I keep one of my Clinique bags, and it's got my medicine in it, and like I keep my own writing pen in there, so when I'm at the doctor's office I use my own writing pen instead of the one that's been touched by everybody that's sick. And I've got chapstick in there, a lipstick, just little things like that, but I always have it ready to go. So like when I'm running behind, like right now, it doesn't take me extra time. I made it to the car, and within that time I twisted my left ankle. Just add that to the things that happened during the day, and it's hurting pretty significantly. So I hope by the time I get to where I'm going that it's okay and I don't have a problem with it. And with my eye being dilated, I don't have any sunglasses, and so I got the ones from the eye doctor yesterday. I just grabbed me some. These are highly fashionable. Cost me nothing except optic neuritis. But it'll work, it'll do. I keep these in the car, so if I have to go someplace, I can see. I made the drive here, and it took about 15 minutes. And I'm sitting waiting for Dwayne to pull up, and I gotta walk from my car up to that, I don't know if you can, that door. And Dwayne will help me. I keep my cane in the car, and plus that's a ramp. There's ramp or stairs, and either way it's hard. And then I gotta walk, that building's pretty huge, and we walk about halfway down in there. So it's quite a long walk to and from there. And so like on the days that I have to walk into this building, I don't do my walk around the block in the evening at home, because this is more than that. I was in such a rush to get out of the house, I forgot to put on my sunscreen, which is a big no-no. And also forgot my jewelry, my wedding rings and my watch and everything. So, and I was going to change my shirt, because this shirt is what I got my hair cut in, and it's got little hairs. See Dwayne walking up. It's got all the little hairs on it, and I didn't get that done either. So, I'm lucky to be here. Okay, I made it back home from the doctor, and that took about 2 hours of having to set up and not being able to rest, and my back is really hurting. And then driving back home, it was in the rush hour traffic, and that makes a big difference instead of being the only one on the road. And you're probably wondering how I drive, and with my eye the way it is and with the vision loss, but it's not illegal to drive with vision and only one eye. That's a scary thought, but that is true, at least for in my state. And I just, I can see on the outside, and I can see out of this eye fine. It's just this inner part is a huge blind spot. So just keep my head kind of moving. But I made it home safe and sound, and just stayed, in the right-hand lane, took it slow, paid attention to what was in front of me, and drove safely. But so now I'm home. I need a rest. I really need to lay down, but it's like 5:30. It's between 5:30 and 6, so it's almost dinner time. And it's just like, what do I do? Wait till bedtime, and I still haven't gotten my shower today because I fell asleep at the time that I usually take it. So I'm going to have to take a shower sometime this evening also, which that is really hard on my back also. Lots of fun. The day isn't over yet. Okay, everyone, it's about 6:30 in the evening. So I've sat on the couch and rested for a little bit. And Dwayne, he's gone to get our dinner. We usually get dinner out at least once during the week and once during the weekend. So I usually go with him, but I'm too tired for the ride. and I needed to rest. So it's time again to do the blood sugar, and I'm going to do that while he's gone. So when the food's here, it doesn't take me 10 minutes to get ready to eat dinner and to say grace and everything. So we'll see what it is, and then I'll take my shots when I think it's going to be closer to him getting here. And actually, it's doing good. It's 121. So the last week, my endocrinologist, she raised up my lung acting so we could get my levels back down because they were staying kind of high. So 121, I'll still have to take my long acting 30 units because it's evening time, and then really just 4 units of the fast acting. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna rest some more until he gets here. Got my shots ready. I bring everything in here in the living room in the evening. I bring a blanket because we keep it cold in the house, so it's easier for me to breathe. So I'll just lay here or kind of relax. And I bring my computer in here, my laptop, so if I do any YouTube comments or Facebook or anything, I can do that, while we're sitting here watching TV. I'm going to have to do a breathing treatment, and we have the nebulizer set up in here, and I brought my little vial of medicine that goes in there for the breathing treatment. So I'm good to just sit and kick back for a bit. So it's 6:30 now, and it's been a long day. It's about 9:30 at night. I've made it this far, and you can tell how out of breath I just am constantly, all day long and everything. So it's time to take my shower, and I gotta get it done. No matter what I have left in me, I've got to get the shower taken. I've shown you before our shower stall, and I have the shower chair, and we have, the double-handed or the double shower wand, so I can take it off, and it makes taking a shower a lot easier. That way I'm in there and I don't have to stand. I can sit, and if I need to sit under the hot water for longer, I can. But sometimes the hot water doesn't agree with me. Sometimes it kind of makes things worse, especially like my malar rash and everything. So here goes my last and final task, other than drying off and putting on my pajamas and brushing my teeth. Finally, it's the end of the day, and I'm heading right back where I started from. It's been a long day and doing more than what I normally do, so I'm far more than ready for bed. So good night, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.